What up, world? DJ on the mic, fresh in the dressing gown, because I woke up out of my slumber to be greeted with this list. But when I think of lists, if my mum was going to send me to the shop and said, can you get me some groceries, and here's a list, I would expect more than one item on there. But no, Bandai's like, nah, I got you this hot, fresh list right here, and it's going to be the restricted list. And it's going to contain one item, being Greymon X Antibody, which we all expected. So in this video, I mean, you might have already detected it, a slight bit of a rant tone that you can hear from my very lips is going to happen. So if this is a video for you, then stick around and enjoy. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn the notification bell, because I do videos on the reg. Plugs aside, let's dig into the nitty gritty. So from the 1st of April, Greymon X Antibody is going to be restricted to one. Yes, guys, one. And as you can see from Necrom here, I mean, he struggled to get up and he saw the news and he doesn't look impressed at all. And to be honest, the reasoning is completely legit. We all expected this card to be hit. It is very overtuned in what it does. It does accelerate a lot of game plans when going from Ultimate to then Mega, and it's only going to get worse in BT12. It's clearly stated and so forth. On top of that, the Inheritable is pretty cracked. We all know what this card does, so to be restricted to one, it is well deserved. But when we are waiting a week thinking, oh my god, this list is going to be so spicy, let's all get in Discord and start really predicting of what's going to be hit, to then be graced with just the one card, I ain't gonna lie, it's a little bit disappointing, because we still have Melga going in with the punching my face, and when they just slap out the X Antibody Omnimon, and I'm just like, I'm absolutely confused of what's going on, and then getting myself clapped, folding my mat, and somehow I've exited my locals, and I'm hella confused of what happened, just because I got swiftly O2'd just like that. Grandis is also infamous for the absolute brass knuckles punching my facing like freaking JoJo Bizarre Adventure, and I don't understand how they've not been hit. And like, you know, I put my hands up. I don't want decks just to be hit to be hit. We need to get out of this kind of like mentality of like, oh, let's just, deck's doing well, let's just hit it. You know, I feel like this needs to be hit. Like, we need to get that mentality, and I think Bandai need to start playtesting their cards, man. Like, just really playtesting. Because the reason why we're getting this mentality is because Bandai simply are just not playtesting the interactions of the cards that are current with the cards that are being released. And this whole scenario here could have been completely averted. We could have literally had a bit more of a toned down Greymon X Antibody version, just like that. But the power creep is getting so freaking heavy, is that we're going to this situation where we have to restrict things to one. Which then, if players have invested going maximum drip, and I like the drip, and I like to drip out decks, it's a little bit wounding when your favorite deck's getting kind of hit a little bit, and you have to readjust. But unfortunately, it is what it is, and I hate that saying. I hate when I use it for my son. It is what it is. It's like, that's not really a valid statement. You're just saying words at this point. But what I'm saying is that we can't change this. Like, this is what Bandai has deemed as effective to stop the flow of this card getting out of hand come BT12. But I want Bandai to take this message and just really play test yo because God, you want people to buy your cards and so forth, and this is getting a little bit frustrating. The whole bans and restrictions and so forth. But like I say, it is what it is, and I did expect more than just the one card. Like, honestly, Bandai, just drop me an email just saying, yo, we've banned this, we've restricted this one card. I'm like, yeah, cool, done. But with the fact that we had to wait a week for this list to fabricate is, I ain't gonna lie, a little bit of a waste of my time, and probably a waste of the community's time, in all fairness. But you know, it is what it is. I mean, we expected Cool Boy to be also on this list, but it's not. I kind of understand the logic why it wouldn't be hit, because effectively, you know, it's good in terms of in a X antibody deck, focus deck. So Alphamon really utilizes that. You know, Cool Boy is like the prime researcher, but I do feel like that card definitely should be at 3, especially using Iron Mako from the new Beelzemon starter deck. Like, it's pretty much that, but that is at 3, and I feel like that's nice and balanced of what it does. But Bandai don't think like us, guys. That's all I'm saying. But drop me in the comments on how you feel about this restriction list. If I ranted absolute garbage, then so be it. It's freedom of speech. But I think really that Bandai, God, they really need to start testing this stuff. Like, in terms of just, if they've got an idea of a card that's going to be dropping, just please just really think about the interactions of other cards that we have currently, or what's happening in the future, because this is a no-brainer. Like, this just reducing just 2 colors is actually a no-brainer, on top of inheritable, on top of not even costing a freaking memory to do an evo into this. Come on. But guys, that's your boy Don. Short and sweet. Enjoy the video. Smash it like a standard. Stay safe. Stay fly. Catch you next one. Peace.